The Tojo clan is struck by Kyorei clan gunfire. Kamurocho's disarray only spreads wider. On the surface, the diagram resembles a yakuza turf war. But in the shadows are glimpses of a construction firm and political influence. And in Yagami's own shadow, the mole's sharp claws claim yet another victim.
Hello there and welcome back to Judgement. Now, as you've just seen, Shintani seems to have turned up deleted. And obviously that's going to cause us some problems because one, he was in our locked office. Two, in the closet in our locked office with his eyes removed. And we, as far as I know, we were the last person to see him alive. So I don't quite know how we're going to get out of this one. I don't know if we're going to go on the run and try and stay ahead of it, or whether we're going to go to the police as a normal person would and just deal with the consequences. It's an interesting concept. Murase is in hiding, obviously, because he had an attempted assassination on him. So he technically has an alibi. So obviously I believe it's the mole. The mole strikes again. Not entirely sure if the mole's working for someone, like for someone bigger, like obviously higher up. Apparently it goes quite deep and more into the like real estate and like construction, as opposed to just flat out gang warfare, which kind of makes sense because gang warfare is one of the best ways to reduce the prices of land and buildings in an area. It's just economics, really crappy economics, but it's economics. So I have no idea where we're going from here. We're going to find out though in this chapter. So grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable. Come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Judgement. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Days Gone By, Chapter 5. I don't know why I read it like that. I read it the wrong way around. I apologise. But not really. Sorry.
What do you mean he's dead?
Yes, he's brown bread.
Just say everything would be okay.
I did just say that. That's before I found a brown bread him in my office.
I think the mole is responsible.
Have you contacted the police?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm going to say not yet.
You should do that right away then.
Do you think you could make the call, Sari-san?
What?
I need time to check things out before the cops show up and take over. Please.
Yeah, we need evidence. I want to find out evidence before we think we're going to tamper with the crime scene, basically. Which is probably a bad idea. Not a great plan, but we're doing it anyway. Give us some leads. Right. So Shintani very much in here. There's always a cat when I'm in this thing. So that's gouged out, same as the moles to other victims. Where's the cat? Hear it. There's always a cat whenever I'm in this kind of detective mode. Shoes. No, hands.
Suspicious.
Chest. Bullet hole, so you shot. Must be cause of death, but that's not the mole's usual MO. Is it someone trying to pretend to be? Is it like trying to cover it up as the thing? What about Shintani's phone? Might be a good place to look. It was going off when I called him earlier, so it's definitely on his body. Quickest way to find out would be calling it again. The ringtone will lead me straight to it. Alright, here we go. Just have to listen close, see where it's coming from. That's kind of cool. Maybe it's under the chair. Nope. Sounds like a vibration coming from the body. Should check it more closely. Well, yeah, I'm just...
Hey.
No. Not in the closet. Pocket. Of course it has to be in the... Like, there it is. Shintani's phone. Should take a closer look. Gloves, maybe? I won't go put a pair of gloves on. They're gonna test for fingerprints. His call history should tell me everything I need to know. Gloves, alright. Well done. Well done. I was wondering whether he was gonna do that. Most of these are to Genda's office. All of them except the last number he called. Shintani called just a few hours before his death. Who was he talking to? Bullet Seer on the way. And they're not busting in straight away. They're just going to knock politely on the door. Is that how it's done over here? Over there? It's very nice.
Received a call from the Genda Law Office.
Hi. Yes. Come in and have a look for yourself.
You got here fast, Detective Kuroiwa.
I was very quick. Efficiency.
Shintani, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
His name has been coming up a lot lately. He's the reason Hamura walked, after all.
Hamura. Did I get... I got his... I apologize. I got his name wrong in the intro.
Huh?
I heard you two weren't exactly on good terms.
Not quite.
Greet everyone by accusing them of murder? Guess that's just how cops like you operate.
I mean, a little bit harsh.
Forensics will be here soon. We will need you present as a resident of the property. After that, we'll need some time to investigate.
True.
How long?
How long? Am I left out the office?
Else to stay tonight at the very least.
I don't have money for that.
Yet you can afford bribing a cop.
Excuse me?
Sources aren't even that reliable.
Rude.
Know what you mean?
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you do.
He's very clued in, this detective. I kind of like him. I like a good detective game.
Yeah, sorry. I had to wait around for the cops to get here. Is Genda-sensei still at the office?
Yes. He wants to talk to you about Shintani.
No doubt.
Do I? Hoshino too.
Okay, I'll head over now.
All right.
See you soon.
I guess we're going going straight to the Genda Law office. Can I stay... Wait, who's this from? What? Oh, Kim. Oh, are we heading back to the beef zone? One of the Kane gang need to round up a bunch of goons, start wreaking havoc in the streets. None of them will quit until they find you, so please don't let any more people get hurt. Alright. King gang leader. When threat is on screen, only crazy amount of King gang members wander around town, and King gang leaders will show up somewhere. Okay. So we've got to go looking for... Do we have to go looking for them, or do we have to...
Out of the way!
Alright then. Sorry, old lady. Now, I don't know. Are we supposed to go looking for him? Or to, like, quell the... like, threat level? Hi.
This again?
Excuse me. What just happened there? Oh, there he is. Ah, there's the man I've been looking for. So Koga, being the lazy MF that he is, asked me to kick your ass. But regardless of the reason, I'd be happy to fight either way. Huh, wish could go on like this forever, but why don't we catch up with our fists instead? Alright. So this, I guess this is how we... Oh! I'm probably going to regret this. Ow. I can't even remember how to dodge. Ow. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Get up. Get up, please. Don't hit me with the bike. Can I hit you with the bike? Really? You're not going to let me hit you with the bike?
Let's finish this.
All right. Ow, 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 ow. I have regrets. Ow, please, please, don't. Guy, my guy, Honda. Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked. Really? That does a lot of freaking damage. I'm gonna cheat right now. right now. Ow, 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 ow. Can you get off me, please?
Let's go then.
Ow, please don't. Nice. All right.
What a waste.
Down to 38%. Honda, you damn little git. Right where I need to be as well. It's like you knew I was coming here. %, though. That's a canny drop. Hi.
I know you've had a rough night, Yaga.
Yeah, it's been quite rough.
But
it was rough getting here as well.
Can you tell us what happened to Shintani?
Yes. Let's do that. I thought it was going to be automatic, but okay.
Saori-san was having trouble getting in touch with Shintani. So I decided to give him a call myself, see what the deal was. But when I dialed him up, I heard the phone ringing in my closet. Shintani was killed the same way as all the others.
To be fair, it was a good dodge as well.
The others? Do you mean his eyes were...
Yes.
Gouged out, yeah.
I don't know how anyone could actually physically do that to a person. Like, you know, the feeling. No, I'll pass on that.
I'm not
Just the whole feeling of gouging someone's eyes out.
Like he knew something when you talked earlier.
Right.
Think this is some kind of yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on. The mole is way bigger than you.
Yeah, you let you know. It is a lot deeper, it seems.
More about the mole than I did, and his source had to have been Hamura. Maybe they killed him to keep their secret safe.
Potentially.
But why did he have to put Shintani-sensei's body in your office?
To try and get me out of the picture?
Maybe to harass me, maybe to scare me off their trail. Maybe both.
Yeah.
Well, they knew that they were having issues with each other.
Lay low for a bit. It's not safe for you here. Get out of town. Go somewhere quiet. If the mole comes after you next...
I don't think that's going to happen.
I'll do just that, Genda-sensei.
Are we? Are we actually leaving town?
You know, I watched over Shintani since his first...
Are we actually going to... Are we just saying that to him? To alleviate these
shoulders. And
worries?
for the job I could never compete with. But he didn't have the guts to succeed when push came to shove. Not the most persistent lawyer I've seen. Even so, he looked up to me. Guess I took it for granted. Thought he'd always be part of the team.
He is. He was always part of the team.
When I first joined, Shintani-sensei was the one who showed me the ropes. He was a reliable man.
Thanks for this, Yagami. Come on, Sari-kun. I'll walk you to the station.
Sure.
And I'll walk both of you to the station,
Feel
because...
free to stay here tonight, Yagami.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I mean, I am
What
locked
about
out of the
you,
office.
Hoshino-kun?
I think I'll work a little more before I head home.
If you say so. Good night.
Good night, boss.
Are we going to help Hitoshi? Hoshi? I'm really bad with their names, just so you know. I know Sayori. Because, you know, it's Sayori. Hi.
Make yourself at home, Yagami-san. I'll leave you the key.
Thank
You've
you.
been here way longer anyway. You deserve it more than me.
Alright. We're just going to rest on the chair. Oh, it's down to... Oh, it's actually dropping manually. Alright, it's down to 16% now. Hold on. How am I? Oh, wait,
Yagami-san, do you have a minute?
I'm sorry, I was going to say quite close. Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's about Shintani-sensei.
Mm-hmm. This is like an optional side quest. Could say talk later in the industry.
Yagami-san.
Never mind. We're just going to go for
I
it.
know you just told Genda-sensei you're gonna lay low. But that's not true, is it? You want to keep hunting down this killer.
Very true.
And if I said yes?
Are you going to tattle
Don't
on
worry,
me?
I won't
I'll
tell
say you're going to tell on me?
But in return...
Hmm?
I want to help you. Look for the mole, that is.
You got to be careful,
I won't
though.
slow you down. I promise.
Looking to avenge Shintani, huh?
He wasn't as strong as he let on. The tough guy act was a mask he wore to hide his insecurities.
Like a lot of people
Deep
do.
down, he was just weak. That's why he was going along with Hamura, not because he wanted to. I mean, who can say no to a yakuza?
Me?
And
I
now
can.
Look how it turned out. I was sitting right next to him this whole time.
Well, when I say
was
me, I
nothing I
mean,
could do to
you know,
help.
Yagami.
You know,
Not me personally. I think I'll
I'm
probably
still
fold
young.
just as quickly
I
as
don't
you
even know what kind of
Yakuza.
lawyer I want to be. Criminal, civil, not the slightest idea. But I know one thing. I don't want to be the kind of lawyer who sits on his hands after his friend gets murdered.
All right.
Which means
I can deal with that.
Are you sure about this, Hoshino? Genda-sensei told me to lay low. If you're seen helping me...
don't worry about that.
You're going to be in
I'll
some
defend
trouble.
myself in court if I need to. Now, Yagami-san, do you mind if I tag along?
You'll just tell Genda-sensei if I refuse, huh?
Yeah, you
Probably.
got that right.
Probably. So I don't really have a choice, do I?
Welcome aboard.
Glad to be working with you.
Well, let's get down to business. First off, I want to know what Shintani was doing before he died. And I have
True.
some evidence that may tell us just that.
Can you trace this number? Should have something that hints at what Shintani was doing before he died. Phone log. Phone log, for sure.
Shintani dialed this number earlier today. I want to know where it goes.
You need to trace it.
Right, that makes sense.
Can we not just ring the number?
It's
I mean, that's the
good thing
easiest way to
killer
do it,
forgot
just to
take
ring the number
Shintani's
ourselves.
phone, huh? This way we can see who he was calling.
The killer didn't forget. Even if the phone was gone, we'd still be able to get Shintani's data from his provider.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep.
I mean, it takes a little bit
He
longer.
left the phone so I'd
then-
find the body quicker.
Huh?
I mean, he went through the trouble of hiding it in my office of all places. Probably
point.
wanted to cause as much chaos as possible, you know?
Very true. I mean, we're locked out of the office now.
The number got a hit in the search.
Okay, tell me.
It's apparently for the, Advanced Drug Development Center?
EDDC.
What the hell?
What, do you know it?
Do we know it?
Years ago.
Oh,
it was
okay.
a pretty famous murder.
Never mind. We do know it.
A patient was killed, and their body dumped in the mountains. And the man they arrested for it was named Shinpei Okubo.
Okay.
Okubo. Wait, he was your client, wasn't he?
He's the one. Okay, he's the one
Man for the center.
to
Every 2 or 3 days, he'd
that
stop
caused
by
us to
and take
get
their
into
30 minutes.
detective work rather than lawyer
The
work.
police report. It was thought he carried the body out in a bundle of sheets.
Right. And you defended him in court and won.
That's interesting. The fact that that's got a connect. It's a
Free
connection.
You can stop there.
Yeah, just don't be digging holes.
Why would Shintani-sensei have called the ADDC? Who would he even talk to?
I bet we'll find out if we give them a ring.
Very true.
It's getting late. You should go
Continue in the
home.
morning.
We both need some shut-eye, yeah?
Yeah, we can start fresh tomorrow. Where do we want to meet?
Oh, right.
Can't meet here.
We want to keep this a secret.
Can't meet here and can't meet in my office.
There's an arcade called Charles up on Park Boulevard.
Okay,
That should work for now.
Charles.
Okay. I'll let Kaito-san know.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I'll see you.
I'm worried that we're going to end up getting him deleted. I think we're definitely going to get him end up deleted. Oh, nice. Thanks for kicking those Kahane guys to the curb. You have no idea how grateful you are to see them gone. Should be a gift waiting for you in the delivery box right outside your office. I can't go to the office right now. Hope you find it useful. Alright, that's kind of cool. So, yes, let's rest up. Can't go back to the office right now. We're going to pick up that gift. Hopefully it's some beef. Told Shinra meeting Charles today. Guess it's time to head over. Alright. I wonder if we're going to get distracted. We're going to go to Charles. We're going to go take this case. Cutscene. Old man lying down on the street. Well, I guess we're going to find out if he's okay. Because we're going to rescue the old man. We're just going to take it nicely. You're just going to walk away and go on the phone, okay? You alright, my guy?
Excuse me.
Hey, you alright? Looks homeless. Need mugwort. Mugwort? Should be some growing just behind that fence. Sorry, but could you grab some for me? I don't see any plants back there. Okay. Alright. Never mind.
Excuse me.
Apparently there's some mugwort on the other side of the fence. You mean this? Yes. Now can you place that mugwort into the gourd right here? Just stuff it in, close the lid, and shake it. Alright, I don't know what... Are we making a magic potion? Woo! Now I'm feeling much better. Glad to hear it, old timer. What was in that drink just now?
What's in the flask, egg? Magic potion? Yeah.
Oh, this? I call this an extract. An extract? Of what? Technically speaking, this is a medicinal decoction, but extract rolls much easier off the tongue, doesn't it? Yes, it really does. Medicinal decoction is a mouthful. Oh, but forgive me for not introducing myself. I'm Yama. I market my own extract right here in Kamurocho. That's why people call me the Hermit of Dragon's Palace. Do they really? You're a very dapper young man. Sorry, a dapper old man.
This is Yagami.
Huh. People just call me Yagami. What's the Dragon's Palace thing about? You know that abandoned building in the hotel district? That's the Dragon's Palace. My pharmacy is on the 4th floor. A pharmacy? So that mugwort was one of your ingredients? Yes. Came here to gather ingredients for an extract I'm making, but I got winded and ended up taking a nasty fall. I'm glad you were around. Otherwise, I might not have made it. I've just met a man who's apparently a hermit that makes drugs in an abandoned building. That's not strange at all. That's very true. This whole place is very strange. This whole town's very strange. Hi. Wild Skull Chicken Herald? I don't know what's that on you think? Herald. Chicken Herald. What if you get me? Ready to die, punk? Okay. Random. Hey, get your ass over here. Alright, my guys. Where'd they find this freaking nature? Right? A little bit rude, but okay. I mean, they are going to attempt to beat you up. Now, go get Yagami and break him.
Not a wise choice.
Alright. Hold on. Hold on while I use my phone real quick. I want to try out this thing. Mysterious extract that lets you trigger an explosion with B. Deal a massive amount of damage in an instant with B. Let's go Fist of Fire. Okay, that's a little bit on the strong side. Get up, please. You got me. Ow. That guy's got a chair. My TV wants to turn off as well, and I can't really... like that. Okay, cutscene. I'm alright with that cutscene. Let's just hit that. What the hell's with this guy? It's like he's invincible. Oh, really? Looks like you don't have a fraction of his strength. Oh, wait. This is a tutorial for drinking potions. Seems like you got yourself quite a pickle, Yagami-san. Yama-san, you shouldn't be here right now. Yeah, you're in the middle of a fight. Hold your horses. I won't need to pay you back for your help earlier, so I brought you a little something. Thunderstrike extract. My inventory's full. I didn't even take it. Great, thank you very much. One of my miraculous homebrewed extracts. Of course, once you drink it, well, you'll find out soon enough. You didn't chit-chatting with your hobo friend over there. Hurry up and fight me, asshole. Damn it. This whole thing's weird. Do I even have that? Drinking a medicinal extract will temporarily imbue you with one form of power of or another. For starters, try using the Thunderstrike extract, which can be found in items app under recovery items. So it'll let your crane attacks break the enemy's guard. Alright. I kind of want to get the... Ow, ow, please, please. My guy. Alright, while I'm on the floor, I'm just going to have that and... Oh wait, there we go. And it was crane, wasn't it? Okay, X boost. Just gonna kick his ass. Just actually, literally just kick. I'm just gonna kick until he's down. Alright. Just go full on rage kick mode. Alright, that works. So, extracts. What the shit? Yeah, run away, please. So, this is the power of your extract. Not bad, actually, it is not bad. How was that? Pretty darn effective, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Yep, definitely think so. No idea it would be this potent. As thanks to saving me, I'll give you the key to the Dragon's Palace. So feel free to come by when you want. Why not go and let's go get some potions. Why not? Thank you. It's a round key. Dragon Palace is a nice casino and gambling hall, so swing on by if you're looking to get away for a while. Wow, sounds like there's all kinds of stuff over there. My back's killing me. Even these extracts of mine can't fix old age, it seems. Very true. Can I give you a piggyback somewhere? Think it'll be okay? If not, I can always give you a lift back to the Dragon's Palace. No thanks. Wouldn't want you to go out your way like that. It's fine. I was actually planning on going that way. Don't let me trouble you. Are you sure? I'll take you up on your offer. I'm actually going to give him a piggyback ride. Well, Shingun's waiting. I should head to Charles. Yes, I don't know where we are exactly. That's a little bit creepy, that head popping over there. First floor. To us, that would be the ground floor. I will take that stretch coil at your feet. Alright. Hello.
Must we?
Really? Come on then. Man down, people, man down. Right. I need to use those like X moves a lot more than I have been, because they seem quite powerful. Right. Head to Charles. It's the weirdest. It is a weird name for a casino, like a gaming hall. Just call it Charles. All right, my kid. We got the crew.
Sugira.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
We've got all the crew together. All right.
Forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
Yes.
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
I mean, you were saying
it's okay, Higashi-san.
Yeah. That short. Sorry, that short got a lot of hate for some reason.
Damn. And you're
more dislikes than I usually get.
You got the skills to back it up?
I don't know whether just because of the sarcasm.
Huh?
Not that I've ever had to use it.
It doesn't bother us, just so you know, it doesn't bother us. It's just, I find it funny.
Call this meeting to order?
Sure. I'll do the honors.
Let's go then. Got ourselves a nice little crew here.
Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
Got ourselves a kind of good mix of people here.
ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
It is.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
So my camera just decided to play a message. Alright, I don't get it. What's the connection between Shintani and the ADCC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published.
AD9.
World's leading scientific magazine.
What's AD9 supposed to do, though?
To the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call
dementia.
it AD9.
Okay.
This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Now with
The man
That's very interesting.
presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD.
How's that connected to everything else,
around
though?
the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even
I mean, if it
adding
does what it
another
says it
building to the
does,
center.
then that's a really
It's a
good
huge
thing.
project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
We breaking in.
Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
Or we're going to pretend to be Shintani. Do they know he's dead yet? Just have to figure out who he called and why.
See, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is...
No one suspicious. Yagami a detective, Yagami a lawyer. Shintani?
This is Masamichi Shintani. I'm a lawyer from the Genda Law Office.
Oh, it's good to hear from you, Shintani-sama.
Could you put me through to the same person I spoke to yesterday?
Do you know the extension you wish to reach?
No. Yeah, it kind of slipped my mind. I don't know what to...
Can you maybe look into the transfer history?
Why don't you just tell me what the call was about, and I'll connect you to the proper department.
In that case...
Dementia drugs?
It was about 89, the drug that can supposedly cure dementia.
Complete guess?
Sorry, but I'm not authorized to talk about that. Why don't I connect you with our publicity department?
Sure.
I don't know if that was correct.
Doesn't sound like you're making much progress.
I don't think I am.
Thank you for waiting.
Yes?
It seems our publicity department never received a call from a Shintani-sama.
Okay.
I see. Thank you anyway. No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
Probably.
You think that's
disguise? I mean, we can disguise ourselves and get
I
in.
know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay, me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
Well, you already are
Hey,
helping us.
Yagami-san. Whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention
Touchy subject.
Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I? Why do you ask anyway?
Yeah, I'm interested now.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
I wonder, is he connected to
Then he
Okubo?
walked and killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
Did I? Oh, you did? Okay. Okubo-san asked me after he murdered Emi-chan in cold blood.
Yeah.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But... I didn't believe him, no.
I get the feeling we're going to be delving into this as well.
Sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves
I mean, he
the
could have
death
refused the
penalty?
case, so that's the other
That's
thing.
enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Yeah, it's probably not a good
My
time.
bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
Right, so what's he going to do in the back?
Yagami-san?
Yes?
You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
Okay. that was very direct, those questions. I do wonder if he's connected to the case in some way, or connected to some of the players. Also, it seems my inventory, it did say my inventory was like full when you try to give us that extract. So I think we may need to stop off at a shop on the way to the... oh, never mind, he's literally just there. I'm going to go to this shop. Never mind. That was a wig.
Over here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
That was someone's wig. But follow that weird thing. Right. Stay there. Right. I'm going to go down to this shop. I'm going to hope that it's not a food shop. And then I can actually sell some stuff. I need a pawn shop. Alright. Sorry about your wait, Hoshi. Because I went all the way across to a pawn shop in order to ADDC. So yes, I went all the way down to a pawn shop to sell a whole bunch of random junk that I had in my inventory. So sorry about the wait. Definitely not in town anymore.
I've heard
are we gonna sneak in?
But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Possibly.
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug.
Real estate?
So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
Is this the gang? Are they after more real estate? And they're planning on... they're doing the turf war thing to get access to it? For cheap? Saying they're building a new building.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead! Yagami-san!
Well, hurry up then. We go in stealth mode. It feels very corporate.
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Okay, that freaked me out a little bit there.
Yagami-san! Try not to just ditch me, okay?
Yeah, I think Shintani might be haunting us.
Wrong?
I think he might be haunting us.
It's just... after 3 years, it still looks the same.
Talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Named Shintani. He was
Yagami-san. We have a record that he
Are we gonna be alright?
Front desk's over there.
Oh, we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna talk to this lady. I wonder if she's gonna have a weird name, or if she's gonna be like a normal person. Is she gonna be like Naisu Daisu? I still can't get over that name, but Naisu Daisu.
Just let him know Yagami stopped by.
Oh wait.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Took the long route. Hi, my guy. Hi, hello.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
I do not.
To talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private
Skipped a little bit of thing there, but I think we're alright. Alright.
Well, could I at least talk to Director Kido instead?
Is he in?
He's an old friend of mine.
Is he in here?
Just let him know Yagami stopped by to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
Is he over there?
I have nothing more to say. told the police all that
That's him. That's him right there. Okay. Who's the other guy? Who's the suit?
Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
Recognizes me. Eye contact. Happy to see us, or not happy to see us?
What about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
He looked very young there as well. Looked young and smooth.
What else you want from me? I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know. True. Not much point in fighting this now.
Okay.
The minister has made it clear.
This is getting intriguing now.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
The health minister.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes. If I may, if you would just direct me to the scene.
Oh, are we in control here?
And what about Okubo?
Are we actually going to be in control here? That'd be kind of cool.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry. Which minister?
Yeah, which minister we're talking about here?
Sir.
The health minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may.
Alright, so government ties.
Crime. I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own.
Huh?
So instead,
wow, you're young.
She can show you.
Look her to boot.
Hello.
Can we keep this professional?
These gentlemen here are Shintani Sensei and
nice try. Yagami Shintani Sensei.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
Well,
we're not exactly
welcome. I'll be taking my leave.
Are we going to be able to find her?
Past the bar. Apologies for all the trouble, the ladies.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Okay, thank you.
Waku-san.
The guy who died in his room?
Huh. Oh yeah, okay, that guy,
Right
yeah.
this way, please.
You are Terasawa-san, huh?
Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
Rude.
Can we keep this professional?
Yeah, a little bit of professionalism, Shintani.
Nice try, Shintani Sensei.
Yeah, because calling a girl a looker really
Not exactly welcome.
really a good message to send.
I busted my ass to pass the
We
bar.
are in the past. That's very cool.
I had my pick of the ladies.
Are you following? I'm assuming we're just following her. Yes, we are.
This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
Hi.
Right this way, please.
Certainly.
What's
I will. You lead. I follow.
Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward, where they develop all our new room is on the 4th floor.
Oh.
It's a lot of apartments.
You can't get in.
Are they all like apartments for the workers?
Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
4th floor.
I suppose because
I need
it's
to
the heart
remember
of the
this.
center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
401 or
This was the room
402?
assigned to Waku-san.
402.
What's down
Before he
there?
died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here. That's the
And when was
research
he admitted?
wing, where they develop
2
all
years
our new
ago.
drugs with Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Some kind of
4th
dementia,
floor
right?
near 402
Alzheimer's
is the
a
way to where we need to be.
neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia. Not even I have one. In fact, it's the
Gold
cause
key
of almost
card.
70% of all
Gold,
dementia
huh?
cases.
So
I suppose
they're
because
one
it's
and
the heart of the
same,
center's
kinda?
operations.
Anyway, do what you gotta do. Sounds like it's a whole nother world out there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Are we doing a heist? Are we actually going to be doing a heist into this place? Because I'm sensing a heist in my future.
Waku-san spent most of his time in here
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago with Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia. Yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
True.
So they're one and the same, kinda?
One directly leads to the other.
Uh-huh.
Can I look into your eyes? Terra-Sounds, sorry, I didn't actually realize that was an actual thing we could do. Sorry. Notice that the ADC hospital doesn't look too happy, probably because Shintani-sensei has been a creep since he laid eyes on her. Very true. Or maybe she's just always tense.
Uh-huh.
Nice little necklace, though. Yeah, let's not look at that. Medicines. Stray cat. I can hear a cat still. Where's the cat?
Suspicious. Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody.
Where is the cat?
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but
it's gonna do my head in, right? There's a cat like right close to me.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what we're looking for. We're not looking for the cat. Stop looking for the cat.
Hey, the window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san
Or investigate the bed.
Suspicious. Windows like this, right?
What's suspicious?
Seems like people would notice if something was going on in
Nobody.
here.
No. Well, we only have
And
so many
Waku-san was
employees
missing
in
from
this
his
ward.
room the morning of
The
the
halls
incident,
stay
yes?
fairly busy. That's right. But it's mostly
So he was
dementia
murdered
patients
here,
moving between
then carried
appointments.
out. I see.
I can't say for sure.
I wonder how the room
but
looks
it's
from the
likely.
hallway.
So
You got all you need from here, yeah?
how is his body carried outside?
so.
Out the window. I'm going to assume probably not out the window.
The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here.
So they had to go through
Shintani-sensei, can you lay
this
on the
door.
bed for me? Windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on.
Join me,
Well, we
Terasawa-san?
only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay.
Don't begin with that look,
It's
Shintani.
mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder
was
how
a
the
joke.
room looks from the hallway.
You got all you
So
need
from
from
this
here,
vantage point,
yeah?
you can't make out the person's face.
Inside the room, yes.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got
We're gonna have a
something
look
I'd only get
outside.
for being here.
Does it matter?
You can
It's been
definitely see
days.
what's going on
Case is
from out here.
practically closed. Shinpei
Proper
Okubo is
investigation.
guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Of course, that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want
Really, my guy? Really? Maybe the lunch? Maybe a lunch or something? I don't know.
Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want.
So, yeah, jokes have to be funny.
From this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
All right, here we go.
It's
Our
a very
victim
strange
was a
setup
patient
for a...
staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age
Probably not.
66.
Something I'd only
At
get for
8:30
being
a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state,
according to him,
they assumed
he's
he
not.
was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
All right.
Right.
You know what
Review.
dementia
Let's
patients
review.
like, though.
Let's
Hard
go
to
over what we
imagine
know
they'd
so
make it
far.
outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. All right. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo.
Suffer of
It
dementia.
didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation.
All right.
But they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
Where, though?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo.
Seems pretty thin.
Confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. No, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend. Accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid.
Strange.
Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
Have a really out there thought.
He did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Because if sure that the guy who dumped the body actually committed the murder. True. But on that, I'd be admitting Okubo-kun did it before the trial even started.
Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers. Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Nobody. He's basically...
Are you two done here?
He'd already had his punishment for that.
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
Yes, we should. Apparently. Has to be beyond a reasonable doubt, though. And I'm getting the feeling... Okay.
Follow me.
I'm following her, but I'm not following you. You're keeping up with me. So, my initial thoughts... Sorry. That dementia lab where they're doing the drug tests, like drug stuff, I wonder whether they, not that he kidnapped him, but took him from his room, did a trial and it didn't work. He ended up dying, so they took him down into, never mind, I'm going this way. They took him down into the garage and loaded him up onto the back of the wagon.
Yagami, you're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction. Your sense of justice.
True.
They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have.
Yeah, I think whoever thinking something shady's going on in this place. Maybe trying them on drugs.
Garage to me.
And it went bad, and they ended up hiding the body.
Make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Yeah, they put it in the body, and they put it in the wagon. He took it off unknowingly, found it, and then just basically think, I'm going to be...
Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things.
I'm going to be like, tried for this. I'm going to be in major trouble. I'll hide the body.
Maybe so.
Where
was Okubo parked?
Bad judgment.
Incident?
Oh,
well, I think someone here at the hospital is involved. You alright, my guy?
The truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA
Convenient.
from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
Alright. Triggers, did he find out before or after? Actually, don't know. What am I looking for here? Camera? Are there any cameras down here? Hi, can I talk to you?
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that.
Okay.
He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
Did he now?
Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
A little bit shady.
You're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at
Now my
8
question
o'clock,
is,
so the patients who can walk
saw
on their
a
own
body,
are in the
but
break room.
couldn't see his
But on the day of his
face. They
disappearance,
couldn't see the person's
here
face when they
came
lying in
and
bed,
went,
so
no
how
sign
did they
of
know it
Waku-san.
was him?
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
Sure, let's hear what the great Shintani Sensei has to say.
What we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated
Those are creepy
and
eyes.
stuffed him
Not
in the
gonna lie.
laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry.
See, someone else could have dumped him in that thing and he wouldn't have known any the wiser.
Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in
See, this is the thing. If he didn't know about it, why would he do the body? Like, hide the body?
corpse was finally found.
Unless he was
With me?
pressured into doing it.
This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I think we'll be fine with
My
that.
client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
Alright. I guess we're flying solo.
If you like, I could take you to see Waku-san's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
Alright. So what we're missing in here? Here am again. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary though. Okay. Let's have a private chat.
Not yet. Just a little longer.
Alright, I want to have a quick...
Waku-san was here until the morning of the incident. Then he just up and disappeared. The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
I mean, there's no real way out there. Oh, I suppose there's a ledge down there. I think we're done. Oh,
I wonder how well you can see in here from the hallway.
Alright, I think we're done. We're done here.
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
Jack, do you have any thoughts on this thing?
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Do you know him?
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
Do you know him
Still
well?
going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
At least he's truthful about it. Yes.
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
It sounds like it.
I
It
spoke
sounds
to him
like it,
pretty
yes.
often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Oh, really?
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay?
What you do on your own time is your business.
I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san.
Okay, so we're diving into this case. We're knee-deep in his first case. Alright, that's kind of cool.
Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And? How did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey.
Really?
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
I don't think it.
It's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
He's a little bit jaded, I can tell.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
Okay.
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward at the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Correct.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Wakusan's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in a laundry bin.
Why, though?
That's not true. Waku-san wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do.
So why would he do that to a random person?
The center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes.
Why didn't you report it?
That's what happened.
So the question next is,
debating whether or not to
I'll say, why didn't you report it?
You chose to hide it in the mountains.
Did he make a call?
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Okay, that makes sense. That holds a little bit of water.
You had with Waku-san?
Huh?
What bad blood?
What are you talking about?
First I'm hearing of
3 days
it.
before the murder, Waku-san claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
I said, when did that happen?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan. Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet or...
Not
punch
quite.
him?
They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see.
I've seen that, and I've seen that before.
Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock. So when Waku
Not a shock.
hit you,
Not that much of a shock to friggin' kill him.
I didn't hit him.
No, you murdered him.
I wouldn't kill a man over something like that.
I'm saying not a normal person wouldn't do that.
Believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
It wasn't me. I swear. Somebody set me up. Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Well, clearly we'll get him off, but whether did he actually do it or not? I personally don't think he did. Given the stuff that we have right now.
Okay. The next time, come alone.
Fine, I can take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
Yeah, I think Shintani's a little bit too abrasive.
Hey, You know that nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl. Sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
Possibly. Wait, is Terasawa-san the victim when he got out? Oh, hold on. They just mentioned girlfriend. Alright.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's gotta learn some damn patience.
Oh, wait, we're still in the past. I thought we were back in the future.
This is my case now.
Still in the past.
I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
Thanks for the trust.
Yagami-san.
Yeah, Shori?
Have you seen Mafia lately?
Well, where's this coming from?
I haven't.
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
Alright.
You mean that friend of yours, Saori-kun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
A little bit,
Hey,
yes.
Nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Yet? That word says more than you think.
That measures intentions. Alright. What we're doing right now? Can't leave. Are you talking back? Let's talk to you again.
Mafia-kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Can we not
not quite.
Either way, guess the
I mean, it's probably frowned upon, but, you know, they probably wouldn't be able to work the same case together.
That's the plan.
What is your plan here? This isn't going to be an easy win.
No, it never
I'm
is.
working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah? And what's that?
Oh, okay. Upon further investigation, the police found trace of victim's body fluids in Okubu's truck bed. Soup was a good deal and proved that fluids belonged to Waku. Such evidence suggests that Okubu was behind the murder. Panel review of the hospital room where an elderly man named Waku stayed for 2 years. However, he suddenly disappeared from the hospital and was found buried in the mountains of Okutama 3 months later. Really? Hospital. It's going to be that the fact that you can't see the face.
The hospital room the victim was staying in. This is the last place Waku-san was seen before he disappeared. At the time, the witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the door, but the cabinet here would have been blocking his face.
Just because there's a body there doesn't mean
to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to begin with. It might have just looked like there was somebody in there. Or maybe the killer set it up to look that way.
Correct.
And how would that impact the trial?
Well, the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table. Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range.
Does expands all the evidence, like all the
proof that Okubo took Waku-san out of the room.
Expands the witness list and potential suspect list.
What the hell's your problem?
Was that Shintani?
Shintani, what's going on?
Get back here!
That bastard. Oh, was eavesdropping on you.
What the hell?
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
Nice.
Hey! Wait up!
Whoa, okay. That looks like a female.
Hold up!
Okay, we're chasing. That looks like a female run. I think that might be Terasawa. Maybe Terasawa-kun. Although the trick is, are we going to find... Are we going to actually find out? I didn't expect to jump over that. Smooth. Come on. Cut the corner. Cut the corner. Out. Really? Out.
You won't get away.
Smoothly done. Attack. Smoothly done. She's getting away. Were you ever going to catch her there? Oh, answer is yes.
A woman?
Help! Someone help me!
Aren't you Terasawa-san?
Yes. I knew it. It sounded like it looked. It sounded like it looked like a woman.
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth!
All right. I guess we're fighting in a suit, no less.
I watch, you son of a bitch!
In a suit, no less. Don't get blood on my suit. All right. I am actually trying to be a little bit more, like, not that it's stylish, but a little bit more careful with combat. More than just, like, button mashing. We're going to finish him off with the golf club. Alright. Kind of feel guilty about doing the golf club. I'm also surprised that Terasawa hasn't ran away.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Most. Not all, but some. Had a rough childhood. I am actually surprised she didn't run away in, like, when the guys attacked us. I thought the whole point was for her to get away.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
Okay, but did you have to tase him?
I mean, it probably felt good.
Anyway, I'm listening if you want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
Fair. That's greases a lot of wheels.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san?
Yes.
Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
Convenient.
And this is him?
Oh, seen him before.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him. But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
Deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back?
Not allowed. Severely frowned upon.
Do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony...
None of you would testify?
Maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway.
Alright, we've got ourselves a witness.
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
That's handy for us. Also, I'm going to ignore her hands there.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center.
See, I definitely think that
I was making my usual rounds.
They did some tests on him. He ended up dying. So, in order to not derail the study, hid the body and then got
around 7:50.
Our client to dispose of it.
Sure.
Or just to pin it on him so that he took the fall for it.
8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms.
All right.
While the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Waku-san's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes.
Did you see his face, though?
In that room, you saw Waku-san lying on the bed.
You saw someone lying on the bed.
Yes.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed.
Objection.
He was asleep, with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50.
No further questions.
My turn.
Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
She actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Are you alright with this? Give him a chance for a comeback. Very Phoenix right, I love it.
You were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise. And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Oh, she's laying a smackdown here. Is she going to be laying a smackdown?
Claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds. However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
Laying down the smackdown, I like it.
I have evidence supporting Terasawa-san's testimony.
Photo. Shono shouldn't have been able to see Waku. You have evidence to prove that. Yes, the hospital room from the hallway, can't see his face.
Please look at this. It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
Exactly. This evidence points to this fact. Culprit is Shono, who claims to be a witness. Victim was already dead. The culprit was hiding in the hospital room. Shono's testimony was a lie.
Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed.
Excuse me?
What he saw from the
I'm not entirely sure that was the question.
A bulge of sheets. He couldn't have been able to identify it specifically as Waku-san.
That might be alright. I think we might. I thought that was a bit harsh. That was a bit to call him an out-and-out liar. It was a bit harsh.
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it not? Who would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
The staff nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway.
Very true. I think we may have got away with this one. I thought I was wrong there for a second.
Only to find Waku-san eating in the break room a second later. And upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
The witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution asserts that Shono-san's testimony is clear. That the victim was taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning. They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san's body out in his laundry bin.
That's why Ukubo-kun was assumed to be the only person who could have killed Waku-san.
But if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts, we have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's truck. In other
beyond a reasonable doubt.
The defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt.
I say reasonable, reasonable doubt.
Rendering the prosecution's central argument unsound. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination.
Correct. We're gonna rip him apart. We're gonna win this case. I'm actually really enjoying this.
Shono-san.
Yes.
Hi. See if Shono responds with that evidence and Terasawa-san's testimony out in the open.
I'll get right to the point. On the day of the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
I saw Waku-san asleep in his bed, I think.
You think? Oh, you think now. You just think. Okay. Sorry, I've got an itchy hand here.
Remember.
So it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san in that bed.
Entirely
or
possible.
Maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
I mean, it was probably a glance rather than just a dead on sick, because he wasn't going to check on him.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on him?
No. Has to be a no.
I don't think I can, no.
Then the defense rests. But I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
Prosecutor's argument has fallen apart, now we're going for the kill.
The charges against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect, assuming the crime took place within the stated time frame. However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client.
Very true.
I would suggest then that you withdraw the charges against my client. With such inconclusive evidence, you'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
The prosecution does not consider the witness's testimony inconclusive.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't.
His memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes, but that doesn't change that he saw the victim.
How can you prove it was the victim, though?
Your case is based on a fuzzy memory? This promising young man's future is at stake, and you're
we're talking like
that away on
it's a big deal.
Testimony?
Dr. Shono is a bright and diligent researcher. After watching his own grandmother develop dementia, he vowed to create a drug that could cure the disease. After paying his own way through medical school, he went on to become the head researcher at the ADDC.
None of this affects his testimony, though.
Dr. Shono visits his sick patients out of the kindness of his heart, leading to his valiant testimony here today. If you want to know whether I trust this man, then my answer is a resounding yes.
In other words, because he's such a great researcher, his testimony is...
I would say that none of that has anything to do with his testimony.
Somehow overlooked? Is that the sum of it?
Just because he's good at his job doesn't mean that, that's
like
what he saw was true.
Shono-san's title, not his testimony today.
The prosecution is not as easily swayed as you think. And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
History? Oh, he's going to... Oh, yeah.
Years ago,
he's going to dig up that. Of course he's going to dig up that.
The poor girl is still suffering from the effects. And the cause? A minor, drunken disagreement. Now, fast forward to what occurred a few days...
He's writing furiously.
Waku-san, suspecting
I don't trust him.
Of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face.
Journalist, by the way, in case you missed it.
Given the clearly violent nature of Okubo-san here, that alone would be motivation enough to murder the poor old...
Oh, okay. Hi. Do you have anything to say?
Something wrong, ma'am? Please remain seated while court is in session.
Are you all right? Are you gonna lash out? Are you gonna say something? What's going on right now?
Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person.
Really?
And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
Yeah, maybe sit down.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia. That it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Please, you're not helping.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person. person!
You're not helping right now.
Leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises. Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart. And even through it all...
Okay.
He wanted me to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone, not even his lawyer, that we were dating.
Okay, that causes a problem. Does that cause a problem?
Making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is. But when the prosecution has already decided he's a criminal, how could he possibly be given a fair trial?
Yeah. You're not helping. Right now, you're not helping. This outburst is not going to sway a lot of people, I don't think.
The little outburst wasn't technically admissible. But as the trial dragged on...
Oh, wait, there's jury?
Over the jury like a stone.
There's an actual jury?
End,
I thought it was just...
Shinpei Okubo
I thought those guys at the back were just like judges.
But only a month after his release, everything changed.
Okay, so she was
the same
deleted.
Girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand.
All right. So it was her. Damn. Okay. That guy on the right looks like a politician.
Hi.
That's very politician or
Something
CEO.
Wrong? No.
Excuse me, Chino.
Vice Minister.
Vice Minister. Politician.
But
I haven't seen you in about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
Correct.
You look familiar, but I can't quite place the name. I seem to recall you looking sharper.
Oh, so you do remember us.
In Kamurocho now. The name's Yagami.
Ah, I remember now. You're the reason Terasawa-kun's no longer with us.
I don't think so.
Remember Shono?
I think he was innocent.
Was unstoppable. If only my testimony had been better.
I don't buy it at all.
Right?
I don't buy it at all.
Does it matter? What brings you here anyway?
I'm investigating a murder, and I'll need your cooperation with it. Just like old times.
Yes.
Are you gonna help?
See. Yes. Thank you. It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
Okay, thank you for that.
Do you know who he was calling?
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Okay. Yeah, why would he do that?
Yes.
What's the aim of the game there?
It's unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san didn't leave a message.
Convenient.
You have no idea what he wanted to talk about?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san, and sees no reason why he would be calling.
Oh, really?
That's pretty thin. I don't buy that either.
I co-authored.
I don't know whether it's just me being jaded. I don't buy that.
We're quite well known, as it turns out. Sometimes complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into that category.
Possible.
Have you heard of the mole murders taking place in Kamurocho, Dr. Kido? 3 yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. It's a grisly business. Shintani was killed in the same way.
I've seen the news.
We shot first,
Can you
though.
think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Huh? Look, just what are you implying? Look, I believe we're done here. There's nothing I can help you with.
Please stop! You can't!
Excuse me, what's going on right now? Oh, hello, detective.
Who are you?
Detective Kuroiwa, Kamuro Police, Organized Crime.
Hi.
One of your guests here has information related to the case I'm currently investigating.
Oh, wait, are we being arrested? Is it me or is it...
You.
Okay, me. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't the kid.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintano.
Is that so?
Yeah, let's go. Are we running away? I don't think we should run away. I think we should go with him. Alright. That was very interesting. That was a very interesting episode. Like before, I'm not going to save it right now because it's going to cut straight into the next chapter, and we don't want that right now. So, let's go Big Me. Right, guys. So, that took a turn. We ended up back in time investigating the original murder that led Yagami to becoming a detective instead of a lawyer, or changing professions. It's got to be connected. I'm assuming it's connected to the hospital. This whole case, this whole mole thing, I think is connected to the hospital. And I think with regards to the original case, the guy who was murdered, was it Waka-kun, or I can't remember. I'm so bad with names. I'm so bad with these names. Basically, the original victim back in the first case. I think he was experimented on, took drugs, ended up dying, and then they hid the body in the laundry thing to either pin it on, maybe not deliberately pin it on the victim, the Okuba. So I'm completely messing up the names. Basically pin it on him, or get him to dispose of the body. Either tell him to dispose of it, or put him in a position where he feels the need to dispose of it instead of going to the police. I think that's basically what happened in the initial case. And then when it didn't happen, when he was taken off, they ended up deleting, because they wanted rid of him. They ended up taking care of Terasawa-san, and then basically pinning it on our victim, Okuba, just to get him out of the picture. Because, they just want him gone, basically. I don't want to take him out themselves. That's what I think about that case back then. This one here, I believe that the minister involved, obviously the police, the ADDC, I think they're kind of behind the mole murders for the realistic, because apparently they're wanting to make a new building on the campus. Campus is very big. They want to make a new building for new research into this dementia drug, the A9 or something like that. They want to expand. They would need land to do that, but they probably want to get the land cheaply, and obviously the construction company involved will probably want the contract. Corruption, basically, is what I'm saying. So they set off a turf war, or make it look like a turf war, to drive down prices so that they can swoop in, buy the land cheap, and then give the contract to the construction company, and they all get a kickback, laughing their way to the bank. That's my initial thoughts. Whether that's true, I have no idea. We're going to find out, though. We're going to crack this case wide open. We are currently being arrested, though, or brought in for interrogation, which could be a problem. I don't know how we're going to get out of this one. I'm assuming we are going to get out of it, and that we're going to continue to crack the case. We're having ourselves a nice little team, though, as well. A nice little team of people doing their own things. Alright, I'm digging it. I really enjoyed that episode. I hope you have enjoyed it as well. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, thank you for checking me out. Feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we'll have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is much appreciated. Every like, comment and share that you do helps me out to no end. Even if it's negative, it still helps me. So thank you to any negative comments I have out there. It still helps me. Not that I'm bothered. I accept all comments. Some of the negative ones are quite funny. I will freely admit they are quite funny. Thankfully though, the good outweighs the bad. Take it on, take it on the chin. It is what it is. Oh, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see us on the flip side. Bye-bye.